Start by establishing a center reference and a clear sight line to guide the entire tile layout. Measure and map the room precisely by drawing a scaled sketch and marking fixed elements such as doorways, built-in cabinets, and alcoves. Find the visual center by measuring wall lengths and snapping chalk lines that intersect at 90 degrees. This intersection is your primary anchor for tile placement. Dry lay full tiles along those center lines to see how edge cuts will fall at visible thresholds, and adjust the center slightly if you would otherwise end up with very narrow slivers of tile at major sightlines. For irregular alcoves or angled walls, extend your grid into those areas and treat them as separate planning zones that reference the main grid so grout lines remain continuous where possible. Use border or bullnose tiles to intentionally terminate patterns at odd corners when a continuous grid would produce awkward, tiny pieces. Maintain consistent grout joint widths and account for tile thickness and substrate height when planning transitions to adjacent flooring to avoid trip hazards. The three most common mistakes are starting at a corner, which produces uneven edge cuts, ignoring transitions, which creates trip hazards and visual breaks, and failing to dry lay, which leads to surprise narrow slivers at focal points. Each has a straightforward fix. If someone begins at a corner, stop and re-establish a centered layout line so exposed edges at main sight lines are balanced. For transition problems, plan and dry fit transition pieces and adjust substrate height or add a reducer profile so the flooring meets safely. When installers skip dry laying, take time to snap your grid and lay out full tiles along key sight lines before setting mortar so you can shift the center or add a border to preserve symmetry. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and helps contractors find new work related to ceramic tile and other home projects. We host a discussion community where we share tips, ask questions, and learn from real installation experiences together.